Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. We are playing in the Incursion League as a solo self-found hardcore Vaal Arc trapper. Or at least a Arc trapper that also uses Vaal Arc every once in a while against bosses, since we're not sustaining Vaal Arc or anything silly like that. We find ourselves back in Act 3 in the library. Hello there. Oh wow, did we just one-shot the boss dude? That was interesting. Oh no, wait, that's just a regular one. The boss dude is on the next level, of course. But yeah, we found ourselves back in Act 3 in the library. Reason for that is that it will of course unlock all of the gems that are available up until this point in the game. The Act 4 gems won't be retroactively unlocked, but all the Act 1, 2 and 3 gems will be. And there's some nice things in there. Ooh, there's Alpha. Such as a decoy totem.
Just in time. Ah, there you are. Ready to revisit the past?
The
more you kill, the more you change my map.
This changed it to an explosives room, which guarantees a way to open up the apex. So I'm actually gonna change the sacrificial chamber into an explosives room, so we can at least get towards the temple. Since I'm getting a little nervous, there's 4 incursions remaining, and the apex is still not unlocked. So this is definitely gonna be my goal. After that. It doesn't really matter what we unlock, because everything is already there. Go. Just need to be in the bottom. See. Okay, you are there, so some bear traps. And you're dead before you could summon some nasty looking runes on the floor. Okay. Oh, got some things there. Let's just open up a door. Not because it is useful, but because it is a door.
Good job,
and there we
Exile. Hayohi just wants to make
Sweet.
Things go boom.
So, explosive room.
Them
it is very, very helpful to have. Okay, onwards to the next area of this place. And of course, I'm already overflowing with items again. Okay, doesn't really matter. Usually you arrive from one direction, go to Shiosa, and then you continue onwards into the same direction to find the exits. Sometimes it's more walking, sometimes there's less walking, but there's always at least some walking. Turns out this was a dead end. In the archives we will have another opportunity to visit the other place. Okay, I'm getting a little nervous from all the stuff filling up my pockets. Let's get rid of it. Okay, so none of these are bases I'd like to use, so we'll just get rid of it. And there we go. So there's going to be another alpha trial or incursion in the next area. Keep running into things. Probably should make it a habit of not doing that too much. Ooh, Tyrannosaurus. Well, it's no more. Oop. Okay, and there we are. One extract. So there will be another incursion in the archives here. And then we have to head out and... oh, let's not get hit by you too much. Then we have to prepare for the labyrinth, because there's a trial still outstanding. The Hedge Maze trial. So it's very trivial, but it's good to do. Might encounter Alpha another time there. And then lastly, we'll probably head towards the dried lake and try to wrap that one up as well. And that will get us to complete the trials. So the next episode is going to be the mines as well as just another temple run. Let's see, what was the mod actually? Lightning resistance. Yeah, not a big fan. Okay. Yeah. So for some enemies you want to throw the traps ahead of them so they walk into it. Some they're so slow you need to just throw the traps underneath their feet. Something fell there. A chromatic orb. Oh. I have no idea who the boss is. Ah, maker of rain. You are not making any more rain today. Cool. Vaal summons skeletons. Ooh. It's the army of the damned. I always like this skill. And we got some quality on it as well. That's increased damage for all the monsters. So, taken care of, let's harvest some pages, since we have 0 at the moment. And 4 is the number we need. Small step backwards. So most of the time you end up doing a full clear in this place. Oh, there is Intellect Primus. So bonus to trap damage. The first of the books. And that's one of the interesting things about this league. You got some small interactions every once in a while with the Incursion, so that's just a minute or two.
Just in time.
But
there you are, ready to revisit the past. The more you
speed.
kill, the
Oh,
more
bridge splinters. That was fun.
And the closer we get to finding the temple in the. Let's go.
But every once in a while you get the actual temple runs, and those take up more time. So you do take more time just getting through the entirety of the story. Just this is a bit of a feast. Just so many enemies, all just ready there to die. Okay, there's a bear trap, a Vaal trap. Okay, someone dropped there a key. We need to be in the in the top there. And it could be that we don't even need the explosives here if we get another one. There we go. 10 seconds remaining. This did go rather well. Okay. It's or at the beginning you got the achievement. Like, yo, congratulations, you killed everybody.
Good job, Exile.
But now it just stands there and is it at 99% or is it 100%? You never quite know.
You've decided to keep the architect of the breach alive.
Cool.
I honestly don't know what he'll do in that room.
So from the workshop we can just break through, or from anything we can now break through into the Splinter Research Lab and use that to get to the Apex. So yeah, just one of these and we can get there. So now we have unlocked all the rooms with 2 incursions remaining, which is nice. Very happy for that. Of course, just drowning in items again. Let's empty some pockets.
Happy to share my hard-earned wisdom.
Not quite the shield I'm looking for. Oh, corrupted. Festival mask. That looks Looks like something I could use. Let's go with it. Oh. Let's see, got some gems, might as well stash them. Purity of Ice, that's not quite what I wanted. And the helmet is potentially helpful for some crafting. So yeah, 2 more incursions remain and might as well just ignore those items. It is definitely one of those leagues that just drowns you in items, which is a good thing. But do need to curb my tendency to just pick up all the things a little bit. Another golden page, that is number 3. And number 4 already presents itself over here. Slightly the detour, but there's a shrine here. Oh, look at that, a massive. Nobody guarding this, cool. So that is that. Already emptied my pockets, so we can now just go back to the library and have a chat with Siosa. We get a reward. We get penetration. Yes. Lightning penetration is what we want as a support gem for our arc trap. It's very, very helpful, especially against bosses. No regular mobs, you might not need it, but against bosses, it's really benefiting you. Faster projectiles, ice bite. Innervate would be interesting, but it says cannot support skills used by totems, traps, or mines. So it's going to be a little bit shaky in that regard. We got, hey, charged traps. That was from here as well. That's a new support that gives traps that trigger a chance to grant you power and frenzy charges, as well as granting a crit multiplier and increased trap throwing speed for those charges. So we got lightning pen. Then I said I wanted a decoy totem, and over here, oh, it's probably a green one. Is it not? Hey, oh, that is mean. It was a reward that was offered, but then the gem itself is not granted. Oh, it's there. Ah, dang. I need a orb of chance. See, downside of Siosa, due to the safety rules of the game, you can't get access to your stash from within an instance. So yeah, he's not really going to be able to do much. Yeah, we can put the decoy totem in there, and then decoy totem nicely goes over here. Just glancing over at, yeah, it's a good place for the decoy totem. Lightning penetration. Right now we have no sockets for it. Eventually I need to redo some of the supports anyway.
It's so good.
And then over here, charge traps. Good. Okay, so we have trap and mine damage, which was good. We have trap support. We have added lightning. That was not what was supposed to be there. It's helpful, but Arc has only 90% effectiveness of added damage, so that's not really the support you want. Lightning penetration, much more efficient. So the listed damage goes down, but effectively there's a 20% more damage multiplier. So 965 down to 782. But if there's 20% more damage on top already, even against mobs with 0 resists, then that is it's going to be about 90, 930-ish. Should be good.
Let's speak again soon.
So 2 down. Let's see, charge traps is green. This is not a trap, but I might as well put it in to level it. And now slowly the value of having more forlinks becomes apparent because our gloves and our boots eventually will have to hold full sets of gems. So lastly, for preparing for the labyrinth, we have a trial, and as I said, I was gonna run into Alva.
Ah, there you are.
Tubes.
Ready to revisit the past?
Okay,
The
cool.
more you kill,
So if we connect it to the top, then we actually have a way through without needing explosives. Pack size, chest full of items. Let's go for the bottom one.
Time to go.
Okay. Wonderful. Double double splinters. Stone things. So it was the top, right? Right. We got 14 minutes remaining. Definitely enjoying the clear speed here. Might as well just open up the other one connected here. We got some seconds remaining. Can we do a full clear? I think. Nearly. Just one more packet near the bottom that I missed. And there's a bunch of stuff. A mother's parting gift. 6 gets you a fertile mind. That was my very first card. Hence
It
the...
made space for the architect of the Horde to keep his finds.
But indeed, now the apex is actually connected via pathways. So now there's no way I can mess this up. I like this. Cool. Let's look for a trial. My natural inclination is to head towards the top of the area. Still have 0 life regeneration. So every once in a while I do need to remember to just drink a little bit from my life flasks. The trial of... is it really a trial still?
An emperor must know precisely where he
There we go.
stands.
And if we are here, might as well pluck Chili's plum from the tree. So, yeah, pockets full. Might as well sell stuff. So that is chromatic. The other ones are mostly treasures. The boots have some potential. 15% movement speed. It's not as good as 20. And this is all just snow the wrong bases. Oh, belt. Great. No good modifiers means we can sell that as well. Cards. Totems gain all elemental assists. That is not too bad. Increased fire damage. That is not helpful. Okay. Deco totem levels up again. Shocking trap just of siphoning trap just needs my level. I'm gonna do this. I might as well do this. Let's wrap up the search for the decanter spiritus. Just keeping the map open since you get a little bit more vision that way. That is an essence of fear. So normally I would do stuff like this in between episodes rather than actually making an episode out of it. But I figured with all the incursions, there will still be interesting stuff to do here. So it's just going to be the entrance square, nothing else. Sometimes you do get the counter here as well. It was not here. That is unfortunate. Marseilles. Goodbye, Marseilles. It was... Oh, actually I never really knew you, so I can't say anything about that. Positive or negative. No snide remarks there. And look at that. A decanter. So, we did not encounter Alpha here. Which I guess is good, so it's a low level Alpha. But we can go back to the docks. Have a chat with Fairgraves. And wrap up this quest. And we get a ring that is not helpful. 20 life even, that is just punishing. Insulting, yes. Goodbye, mister. A good riddance. But we are now ready at least for doing the labyrinth. Well, the final thing with Fairgraves was not quite required, of course. But it was fun. And now we can move forward. So, Dried Lake. Well, 34, I'm 38 right now. Doing pretty good here. Damage is still great. Hey, vegan.
You there. Let me bend your ear for a moment.
Okay, let's fight in this totally not suspicious, secluded place. No first rule of Fight Club and all that. Okay. Didn't throw enough traps. Ah, he is nearly level 3, but not quite. Oh, gotta remember. Use the decoy totem to decoy enemies away from me. Corrupted area, I like it. Min-max, and enemies do extra cold damage, so gotta be more careful. Cold and lightning are not quite maxed out anyway, so it's not like I'm losing a lot here with the min-max. Just a minus max resistances.
An orb of immense power.
Orb of Scouring. I will walk back for that one. It can be helpful to just reset failed rare rolls back to their white state, so you can apply another essence or orb of alchemy to them without having to resort to using orbs of chaos to reroll them. Okay, so what is... Okay, that's all just level based. I need to level up more to level up my skills. Okay, shrine here. I often see shrines in Vaal areas. Leveling might as well. So we were... Ah yes, we were busy with the dodge stuff. I like it. Sulfur Flask, I like those, and Commander of the Flesh. Well, you are no more. Interesting, so we got a natural 5 link. That is why it is outlined. Sorry, wondering, like, wait, what was the deal with this? But it's a natural 5 link. It seems to be lacking in blues. I mean, ideal would be double green, double blue, and then for the last one, we'll see, but maybe we can do something fun with this. It has a really good evasion. And losing some energy shield in order to gain a bunch of evasion and an extra link. There's some potential in that. Well, first though, let's say hello to the Emperor of Purity. Mr. Vaal himself. He usually resides somewhere near the bottom of the map, and if not, then he's somewhere near the left hand side of the map. So if you do the clockwise clearing, then you'll do a full clear mostly before encountering him. Alpha, storage room.
Ready to revisit the past?
We can upgrade that once more. Yeah.
Time to go.
Oh, that's there's a passage. Okay, open doors. Oh, let's not get hit too much, shall we? All the doors are open, of course. Oh, hey, why? How did you get so close to me? Getting hit, definitely not a good thing. Ooh, that's a large room. Can I still open the door? Oh!
Good job, Exile.
Too bad, just missed it. Oh, Sedima's.
Quite a Lotley's got a lot more room to store his strange...
At least we got a warehouse, huh? So that's good. And no more incursions remain.
Greetings.
So we could enter the temple. But I think that's gonna be a little bit too much for now. So we'll do that next episode in the mines. First though, we have ourselves an emperor to catch. Whetstones, they are very useful as well. Even if you're not using weapons for damage, you can turn whetstones into other types of currencies. So they're a helpful intermediary currency. Oh, ghost. Ah, shocked the ghost right out of the air just before it could possess the thing. But if you are needing glassblower's bubbles or blacksmith or the armor scraps, well, whetstones can be turned into those things as well. And of course in the end game, adding quality to hammers for the chisel recipe, also very helpful. And the book indicates where Emperor Vaal is. So it looks like he is in the bottom of the map today. He could not be caught, funny enough.
I just killed an emperor.
He just charged over the bear trap without getting pinned. Funny enough. A bunch of corrupted stuff. Anything not corrupted in here? Okay, we'll just make two trips up and down to town. As I said, the 5 link would be helpful to have a look at. Got some gems here once again. I will be drowning in corrupted gems, I think. There's a lot of them dropping now. Let's see. Sedima's touch, fire and lightning damage added to attacks. Increased quantity and energy shield is also nice. 20% movement speeds. Evasion and energy shields. Would be side grade from this, but there's a lot of things on the Wanderlust that I like, so wouldn't be surprised if we will be holding on to the Wanderlust for quite some time yet to come. Whole bunch of stuff.
Go where you are needed.
And then go. So this one was a unique. Might as well stash it. And a sulfur flask. I do like them. Though they're very good for a more stand and fight kind of build. And this one should be more of a mobile build. So then you benefit less from it. Well, the 40% increased damage is of course helpful. Let's see. Yeah, we have the banner, so we can open the door. And then we can get ourselves a golem, because that was one of the reasons for going here. Ocean, Chaos Golem, Ice Golem, Flame, Stone, Lightning, and Cry. So this build does lightning damage, there's some increased chance to shock, and I eventually want to have some more crit in the build. So going with the Ice Golem to just give me an increased critical strike chance seems helpful. I guess another option would be Flame Golem for the increased damage. Stone Golem would be helpful for the life regen. Maybe early on Stone Golem is not a bad idea anyway. Then you get both the Golem to distract things as well as a Decoy Totem to distract things. Again, taking more pressure off of myself. Lightning Golem for increased attack and cast speed. I don't think you really benefit all that much from it. Because traps have trap throwing speed, which is not attack or cast speed. But I think for the short term, actually going for the Stone Golem is not a bad idea. And yeah, put the Golem there.
Our hopes are with you.
No, just to make myself a bit more tanky, a bit more sturdy. Seems helpful. I mean, we're playing hardcore after all. So next episode will be
Can we be of help?
trying to... Yeah, but I won't actually get more gems for that. So next episode, I'm gonna go through the tunnels. First time we encounter Alpha, we'll also do the temple. And then wrap up by heading towards the waypoint here. Rescuing the shred along the way, getting another free skill point. I suspect there's gonna be another level up. So... that's gonna be more chance to dodge. With a bit of luck, we will be able to snag face acrobatics before we face Zaro. I think the episode after is gonna be Labyrinth. And it's either before or in the Labyrinth. I think we will level up once more to actually get that face acrobatics. Chance to dodge spells seems very, very helpful. So making some good progress here, I think. But for now, I'm gonna thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next episode. Bye bye.